Today, I'll be talking about negotiations. Hi, I'm Raul Morales, and I'm a buyer's representative and founder of My Casa Real Estate, where we have all properties in the region and we get you the best price. Negotiations is the process by which a buyer and seller come to an agreement in areas such as price, timing, and terms. It helps to think of negotiations as a game, and there's a whole science on the subject called game theory. According to game theory, all human interactions can be likened to a game, and there are different types of games. One very well-known type of game is called a zero-sum game. Chess and football are zero-sum games. A simple example in a real estate transaction would be a buyer and seller negotiating purely on price, and for every $1 in the buyer's pocket, there is an equal dollar less in the seller's pocket. To put it simply, this means that one side's gain is the other side's pain. Most people are very familiar with this type of game and only know how to play this one game. But if this is the only tool in your toolbox, then you're likely to come up short when playing with certain players. It's important to know that there are several different types of negotiations or games. For example, there are positive sum games. A positive sum game is a competitive situation where total gains exceed total losses, producing a win-win situation for both sides. In a real estate transaction, this could be as simple as a buyer offering a higher down payment on a pre-construction development, freeing up the developer's cash flow for their next project, and the developer in turn selling the property to the buyer at a much lower price than they normally would. This is just one example, and there are many different types of negotiations or games that can be played. As a buyer, it's important to have key areas covered before entering into negotiations with a seller. The first is to have your goals and objectives clearly defined and prioritized. The second is to have advanced knowledge of the seller's goals and objectives and how they prioritize them. Third, it's important to know what type of negotiations or games will best suit your needs. Be sure to talk to your buyer's representative about your different options. And as always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email us. This is video number 4 in our Things to Know Before Buying video series. Well, I'm Raul Morales, buyer's representative with My Casa Real Estate. Thanks for watching, and let's be neighbors soon.